Welcome back to another Nova Armory armor video. Today we will be taking apart a 6-hour P228. First things first, you want to make sure the weapon is safe to handle. So in this situation, for a SIG, you got to lock the slide back. You have to pull this down and you release the slide and it will come straight off. You have your frame, you have your return spring, recoil spring, your barrel, and your slide. Alright, so to clean the firearm, you have to inspect your barrel. To clean the inside of the barrel, you get your snake. Make sure it's the right gauge of the caliber. You COP the coarse ends of the snake. Not too much. And you take the shoelace end and go through the back of the barrel, not the front. And pull it through. Inspect and make sure it's okay. Alright, after you're done with the snake and making sure the barrel is clean inside, you will have a lot of carbon buildup around this end and the feed ramp. You want to get your brush and brush all around the feed ramp until satisfied. You want to get a cloth with some COP and go around the back end where the feed ramp is. You'll get a lot off. Now to inspect your slide. First, you want to get a little bit of COP on a cloth. And go around a thin layer around the slide inside of it. And dig your fingers in there too. Make sure everything gets clean. You want to check around the firing pin and the extractor, because those parts will get very dirty as well. Depending how dirty it is, you may need to use a brush. In this case, you don't really need to. And when you're satisfied with your cleaning, you want to take off all that excess COP. Now to inspect your frame. Again, it will get very dirty around the feed ramp area and all around the slide locking mechanism. So you want to get some more COP on the cloth. You want to just go all around here. And if you need to get into some in-between areas, you get a Q-tip, some COP. You can get underneath those little crevices. Once you're satisfied with the clean, you want to make sure everything is properly lubricated so it will function properly. You want to inspect your slide, have a thin layer of COP, around the back end and the front end. You want to get a little bit of COP in between the little crevices where the frame meets the slide. And you can see if your finger just goes right along smoothly. Now for your barrel, you want to get a thin layer of COP around the barrel. You want to make sure everything looks good here. You could put a little bit of COP right there. Not too much. And that is the hammer action. Make sure everything is working properly with that. You can give it a couple runs. Just get it in there. And now to reassemble. Put your barrel back in the slide. Recoil spring back in this little spot right here. You hang it up back on the barrel. And you align the frame with the slide. You lock it back with the locking mechanism and you slide this lever back into place. Make sure it functions. And that is how you properly clean a SIG 228. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another Nova Armory armor video. And we have plenty more to show you. Thank you.